Welcome to Behind the Velvet Ropes. This is not a dog show, boo-hoo, but it is a fashion show, so stay tuned for fashion. I am at my first stop today, the very noisy 56th Street. We're gonna meet Jonathan and Germain of Jon Valdi. They do some really cool stuff, so let's go in. Nice door. Knock, knock. A lot of luck. See, look, can't open the door. That's good.
As you can see, I never opened this door.
I see, how are you?
Hello, Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Good, good to see you.
You too.
Fabulous collection. That's why I'm here today. So we're gonna sit and talk.
Have a seat, please.
So no, you gotta sit on this side. Don't be scared, I don't bite.
We'd love it if you did.
They're funky, I knew it. That's why I like them. So I want to know how you two hooked up, because you're from very different backgrounds, obviously.
I started out as a graphic designer. My background is from that and in art history. Germain was a makeup artist.
We were working together on a movie set once, and I saw these wonderful sketches, and I go, how would you like to see these sketches perhaps in clothing, you know, where we are able to print fabric on them? And he says, oh, that might be a great idea. And from there, that's basically how the business was born.
You did a counterpart for everything that men's, you had a woman's look.
Well, we started from the men's collection, and then the women's collection was born from that.
So you started with men.
We started with men's, yeah.
And what made you go into women's?
A lot of it has to do with clients just coming into our own store. We have a store, and they will say, can you make this for me? Can you make that for me? I like what you're doing for men because of the tailoring. I think that if you're a good tailor, you're able to translate it into women's, and I think that's what a lot of people lack.
Do you find women's more exciting or less exciting than men's?
Women's is much more exciting in the sense that it's much more creative, and that women will open up a little bit more, much more freer with themselves and what they would tend to wear, obviously, than men. You see that now. Men's right now, it's a little bit broader of a market, but women still have that advantage of going on, and they love shopping more as well.
I mean, it's changing. I see a lot of men that, like in departments that are wearing, you know, color and getting a little hipper. But women do kind of take that fashion risk. We just dive right in. You know, we are fearless. Women rule.
You're
Don't forget
fearless.
that.
They are.
Women
We
do.
are.
We love that. You spend much more money than men. We love you, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we do. Where's your store? Why don't I know about it?
Well, we have the showroom here in New York, and then we open a store in Los Angeles.
Oh, in LA.
In Los Angeles, yeah, right across Fred Siegel.
You sell a lot of movie people, like Tom Cruise was wearing your stuff, and who else?
We just did Magnolia. We're doing Halle Berry for X-Men. It's a new film that's coming out.
Do you mean you style them or you make clothing for them?
Costume designers would come into the store, come and meet with us, and we would develop a character with them, or they would say, look, this is what I'm doing, and they would find something within the store that would work with the character.
So you kind of have two jobs. You're more than just designers, ready to wear. I mean, you do couture almost, too.
We do a lot. We have a couture line, as a matter of fact, of dresses that might take, you know, 300 hours to make, 400 hours to make. Yeah, where they're all hand beaded. We use this wonderful beater that did all the Titanic dresses, and she beats for us. And so whenever a client wants a special dress, you know, we call her. One of the exciting things right now is that we're working with Lily Tomlin. I love her. You love her too. It's just amazing.
No, she's great.
Well, when you send her this tape, I'm going to send you a copy when it's done.
Lily, you're the
Yeah,
best.
Lily, you're the best. We love you, Lily.
And can
We
you
miss
like send this to her so maybe she'll be on my show behind the veil? Maybe I can like go shopping with Lily.
Oh yeah, Lily, that
That'd be
would be
cool.
There you
amazing.
go.
That would be great.
Lily,
Definitely.
Lauren.
Shopping with Lily.
There you
That's
go.
next on Behind the Velvet Rubs, hopefully. Thanks, guys. We're in our lovely taxi, heading back to the garment center, into the garment center to meet Lotta. She's hip, young, very happening. Great stuff. I love her stuff, and so will you. So, nice day in New York City. A lot of traffic today, but I'm here on West 39th Street to meet Lotta. The cameraman stopped rolling. He said he had a light situation. What does that mean? Oh, he's getting mad at me.
Excuse me, what one you going?
We're going to 12.
12 Lotta?
Yes. See, he knows Lotta. She's a good designer, right?
Oh, yes. I'm a good friend too.
She's a good friend. Oh, excellent. Okay. Can you get 12? Thank you. Hi. How are you? Oh, look, a fashion baby. Fashion baby. How you doing?
Good, how are
Good to
you?
see you.
Good to see you.
Lotta. Lotta, everybody. Fabulous color. Look at all this good stuff. How great is this? Feminine, colorful. So I'm hanging with Lotta and Squeaks. Squeaks is a really big fat cat. She eats good.
Yeah, she eats very well. Squeak! Hello!
She's so cute.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your clothes because they're so incredibly fabulous and feminine. Very feminine.
I love female clothing. I don't like when a woman is just, you know, in jeans, sneakers, and t-shirt. You know, I mean, there's this rainy Sunday when we do that. But I think women are just so beautiful, and, you know, you should just show who you are in a very feminine, colorful way.
When I think of Lotta, I think of a lot of prints and beads, but you did a lot of leather, lots of denim. So you're kind of going in another direction.
Well, fall is just very hard for me because it's very hard to do this for fall. Spring is much more my thing, and that's a way I'm going to rework my business. We're moving the entire business out to LA actually, and I'm going to work much more just on spring and just a little bit of key pieces for fall.
Well, I'm disappointed that you're moving to LA. I
Well-
mean, what? So you're not going to what do you mean? How could you leave New York? Come on.
I just want to be like closer to like nature and the ocean. I want to get like a big house, set up my workshop in the house, have a pool, have my cats running around, just trying to like focus more on what makes me happy.
Well, that's really interesting. You seem like to be going through a midlife crisis, and you're like, what, 19, 18, 20,
no,
whatever?
29.
Whatever. You're too young.
But then also like 45% of my business is out in LA, and all the celebrities are buying it.
I know. I love this picture of Madonna that's above us. That's your dress. That's pretty fabulous to have
Yeah.
Madonna wearing your stuff.
Yeah, she wore a lot of stuff. There's a lot of designers that are extremely creative, and the reason that they don't really get out there is because you have to have a tremendous common sense if you don't have a business background, which I don't. That's why I have to move, because this took off. I grew like 200%. I'm happy, I love it, but I have to regain my creativeness. I spend 98% of the entire year just trying to run a business. 2% of the year is designing, and that's not right. I didn't do this with intention of becoming a businesswoman, which I understand you have to kind of do both. But I just need to kind of almost start over and stay really true to what I feel.
Where are you from originally?
Sweden.
Sweet. So do you think that has anything to do with your, because this is not Swedish kind of clothing.
No.
I think of IKEA.
Yeah.
IKEA is like the basic, bookshelf. The
Yes.
basic, everything is like functional.
It's very like that. I love anything ethnic. I love anything colorful, anything like not Swedish. But then again, I truly love my heritage, and I think the simplicity comes into it, which I think makes it what it is. My salesperson always says about my clothes, simple, basic shapes and incredible fabrics. And that's what it is. I just can't do like clothes where you like have to have like a map how to get into it and how to tie it and it has to be easy, on in 2 seconds and off you go, but you still look different and great.
Well, you sure do. You look different. I need that. So take it off and give it to me. Thank you very much, Lotta. I'm getting
Thank you.
I really love that Lotta, businesswoman and great designer. Well, now we're going to meet another good designer, Larissa Barrera, who does the most incredible handbags that I have ever seen. Beading, sequins, evening, exquisite, exquisite. Oh, it's tourists to the Big Apple. Let's say hello. Hey, woo! Oh, not one of them waves. They got some bad attitude. We're now going to meet a bag lady. Video camera, I heard somebody screaming. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Wow, look at all these amazing bags. Ooh. What woman would not want this bag? I can't think of one. This is incredible.
Thank you.
I love your work. I actually discovered you. I was telling her before that a friend of mine, we were in Bergdorf Goodman, she was buying one of your bags for her mother. And I said, whose bags are these? And it was you. I said, I have to do a segment. She's fabulous. And now I come up here and I find out it's a family affair. Your dad does jewelry. Your parents do jewelry, and you, right there, Dad's over there. Say hi, Dad. They're like individual works of art. And they also have a vintage quality about them.
That's more the type of thing that I like. I love, even when I, go out for dinner, I always like a little beaded top, or it's more, I guess, just my taste.
But I would wear this in the day.
I think it's the attitude of the woman. I like to look at the ready-to-wear clothing and what the European designers are doing.
So you follow fashion trends?
I know at the stores, Bergdorf Goodman, and I also sell to Neiman Marcus. Most of the ladies are going there to buy these bags. They need it to go with their Ungaro dress or their Valentino. It's the type of customer.
So you have some heavy-duty, big spending kind of ladies, because they're not inexpensive.
I know, yeah. I guess it is more of a couture customer. Since all the pashmina craze has been going on, it's always such a shame to cut up such a beautiful shawl, but it makes a pretty bag.
I can't believe that you're so young.
I was making necklaces when I was probably 7.
So you're a hands-on type girl?
Yeah, much better at just making things.
Do you happen to have your first bag laying around? I'd love to see that.
Bergdorf's did these drawstrings.
Oh.
They ordered 13 pieces, and that was my first order from Bergdorf's.
What's the difference between spring and fall, really? Because, you know, I would wear this any season if the dress matched.
More of a trend for the big stores to really have a definition. The smaller boutiques that come in, they pick bags for particular customers, so it doesn't matter about the season for them. It has to do with their customer.
I bet you also do really well with wedding.
I have my little bridal group here.
Which one are you gonna carry?
Oh, my cameraman's asking which one okay, if I was gonna pick, this one was catching my eye, as well as this one, so beautiful. I don't know, they're a hard decision. I would need 10 of them.
All of the bags, we put them together here by hand. The beading's done in India, but it's all done by hand. You can't sew by machine because then all the beads break.
So each of these is set, like someone actually hand sets each stone.
With the 30 people that are here, somebody has to solder the frame together, and then some of the jewelry ladies put all the stones in, and there's 4 of us that do all the sewing and the cutting.
4 of you, but you don't actually sit there and sew.
I cut.
You
I
cut?
don't do sewing.
You physically
Yeah.
cut yourself when you cut.
I have to.
I'm impressed. I don't even do that, but I want to thank you for allowing us up into the showroom. It's really exquisite.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna have to place my order. That young girl, Larissa, is very talented. Now we're gonna meet another talented guy, Jason Bunin, who actually won an award for his designs. So we need to get a taxi. So let's see if we have any luck today. It's a nice day. People should want to be walking places. We have too much equipment here, so. Hey, this guy just walked right in front of us. So rude. Does not look promising. Oh, it's the mailman. Okay. Got any mail for me? Hi. Oh, hey. Hey, who's this?
My dog.
Yeah. Oh, well, you love. What's your dog's name? Carrie.
Carrie. Yeah.
Carrie.
Come on, Harry.
Can
Go
you-
back. Up.
Come on. Oh, you're sweet. Look at your face. Look at your face. Look at your face. Carrie likes the camera.
Oh yeah, big time. And the food. Carrie, get away from the grapes.
Yeah, she'll eat anything. She's like a big Hoover vacuum cleaner. I can see that. Enough about my dogs and
Okay,
your dogs.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about your collection. Your collection was so awesome.
Thank you.
It was a lot of stuff going on, but everything seemed to work together.
I'm always inspired by what people are wearing, what my friends are looking for. I want to do things that are functional and wearable, but yet unique and new.
Well, I think it was a very new collection. You had plaids, mixed plaids with almost color block. There was a coat.
The mohair.
Yeah, I mean, that was amazing. Like, I never would have thought to put the two together.
The idea was be yourself. Don't be afraid to combine things. Don't be afraid to wear color. It was subtle and it was subdued, but it still was striking. I think that people are tired of wearing navy and black and gray and camel.
So your customer's ready to take a risk.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know, you can tone it down too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, I think there's something for everyone in your collection. I mean, do you not agree?
I totally agree.
You better agree
I
with me.
agree
It's
with
my
you.
show.
Darn it. No, I totally
Hello.
agree. I totally agree because that's the thing. I mean, when we're putting the collection together, I have friends that are so conservative that you would never think that they would want to wear anything by designer. I mean, but one friend in particular wears the Gap and Levi's, and he's not about fashion at all. But when he came over, he was so excited because he was going through my collection, going, "Oh my God, I love this, and I love this, and I love this." And to me, that really made me feel good because I could tell that it's hitting the average Joe kind of guy that would not normally want to wear such a fashion item. feel it might be my time because people are so starved for newness and for color.
Well, you did start working for one of the best American designers, Isaac. Did you work for Isaac Mizrahi?
Yeah.
So that must have helped.
Oh yeah. When I worked for him, I really learned about working with fabrics, working with quality, really understanding how to put a collection together, a designer price point collection, making it witty, making it fun.
So what made you not do women's? Because women's, like, you know, they spend more money, they go nuts, you know.
I
short,
wanted
long, this-
clothes. I needed clothes. I was like going to the stores. I couldn't find anything. I mean, like, I wanted to find stuff that was fun, colorful, and, you know, new. There was a niche missing in the market, and I really wanted to fill it.
Well, I'm excited because you just won an award, the Fashion Group Rising Star Award. So what do you think it's done for you?
Well, it's definitely helped a lot of industry people realize that I'm new and I'm out there, that there's a new vision. It's helped me get into some new stores and make myself more visible.
But also you're up for the CFDA award. That's
Oh, yeah.
really prestigious.
I've been getting a lot of calls from a lot of industry people. It's amazing. The people I haven't talked to or worked with in like 10 years have called me up out of the blue and said, hey, congratulations, we heard you're nominated. That's fabulous, that's wonderful.
Well, I think it's great. I mean, I hope you get it. Then when you return my phone calls, you're gonna be some egomaniac.
I've always returned your calls. I've known you since.
I know forever. I know you since you were at Parsons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Morris.
With Morris, we have friends in common. Well, I want to thank you so much for allowing us into your apartment / studio / design room
/ kennel.
/ kennel, whatever. And good luck. I hope you win the award.
Thank you so much.
I know that you have not had enough fashion, so I'm going to give you more. We're now going to meet the legendary jewelry designer Robert Lee Morris. Jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. Some of my favorite things, and he's one of my favorite designers. And there he is.
Lauren.
How are you? How you doing? Who's this?
This is Chet.
Chet, your baby.
Chetty. Oh,
Chet's very stylish. Today we have a lot of dogs on the show.
yeah, he's 13 years old and soon to be 14, which is an amazing thing for
Good looking.
a little Boston Terrier.
So you've been in business 30 years or more. How have you seen the industry change as far as jewelry?
Well, when I started, it was around 1970, and there was no such thing as designer jewelry at all. There was costume jewelry and there was estate jewelry and just sort of bridal jewelry store stuff. But then I started artwear and began having exhibitions and promoting jewelry as art. And all the fashion designers discovered us. And next thing you know, there was this explosion of fashion jewelry. And it became designer jewelry. And it was jewelry that was characterized by being recognizable. What mattered is that you could tell that that was a Robert Lee Morris piece, or that was a Ted Muehling piece, or that was a Kara Croninger piece. And that was an amazing period because it lasted for about 15 years. I mean, I had 50 consecutive issues of Vogue magazine with my work in it.
I mean, there's some things that I see that I know you for, like this kind of, what do you call that?
These are my most classic shapes and forms from the early 70s. They're shapes that are soft and sensuous and very pure. All right, you know what this is?
This is mine, yes, it belongs to me
This
now.
is mine. This is part of what I call the Slinky collection, because it all looks like, you know, a Slinky. The inspiration really came from the Maasai in Africa, because they wear lots of rings around their necks. This is part of this whole Waterstone collection, where everything looks like it's designed to be like it's a stone that water has pooled in. All the silver medals have had the most amazing success in the last 2 years. And women are wanting bigger, bolder, more fun pieces, and more than anything, they want color. This is called a torsade. When you put it on your neck, you twist it, and it all kind of ties together and looks like one big, glorious, like a scarf or collar.
But you also work with designers.
I was trained by Calvin, Donna, Jeffrey Bean, Karl Lagerfeld. I worked with all of those guys, and I learned how to make jewelry that was going to show up on the runway, or how to make jewelry that would show up in the fashion magazines. It's got to be jewelry that catches your eye, that you can read. The knuckle ring, this was one of the most famous rings that I did. I designed this in 1974. Now, at the MTV Awards last year, Janet Jackson had 10 of them on.
Wow.
And when she was talking with the mic, she looked like a bionic woman.
I love that, though. That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
This ring
Like
actually won the De Beers Diamond Today Award with a diamond that size in it.
What other awards have you won? You could be a name dropper.
I won the grand prize in the International Platinum Contest, and I just won the grand prize in the Tahitian Pearl Trophy for North America.
Wow.
So-
well, I wouldn't have known those. Those are
No,
like
these
you
are
know,
trade things.
Trade
These
things.
are-
So I forgive myself because
Yes,
that I
forgive
didn't know
yourself.
them.
And this is the web of life. It's 18 carats of diamonds and platinum, and being reversible on the other side is pearls.
Oh wow.
So the web of life, let me just, this was the grand prize winner in the Platinum Guild contest, which was an international contest.
Yes, you can
and
just
when you
drape
just sort of see this,
Wow,
Isn't
that
that
looks
not
good. I'll just wear this for the
gorgeous?
next 10 minutes.
to have it sort of
It's
tucked
gorgeous.
under your, woohoo!
John, is this me? He's into it. My camera's like,
Yeah, it
It's
is
very-
fantastic.
very fabulous.
Treat it very subtly. Just throw it underneath a jacket like that. More work over here. This red bead necklace. My idea here is to say, wear this necklace and a simple pair of silver earrings or a simple, strong silver bracelet. The one
So is
thing,
that your fashion tip? Are you giving everyone a fashion tip?
yeah, that's my fashion
that's a good
tip.
tip.
No, it is. It's basically, don't think that you have to wear matchy, matchy, matchy. You know what?
So?
We are the oldest store in Soho.
You are?
Yes, we're the oldest designer store in Soho.
You
In
look
fact,
good.
the only-
Not the oldest designer. Shh, don't say that.
No, but when you think about it, every other store that was here when I opened, they're gone.
You are still here.
They're still here.
I love it. He's still here.
Come on down.
Do you like my new purchase? Well, I do. I love it. So come back next week for more fashion, style, glamour. And thank you again for joining me on this edition of Behind the Velvet Ropes. I'll see you later.
Lauren, are we forgetting something?
Oh, sorry. Cut.